Now, whenever you go to any cell on that your Excel sheet or that Excel window, you put an equal sign and you type VLOOKUP. Now, whenever you do that, you'll be required to do certain entries. We can do it together. We can say VLOOKUP. You see the VLOOKUP function is there. When I tab, it already starts asking me the entries I'm supposed to do. You can see lookup value, table array. It asks me about the column index, the number. Then I had mentioned before, and I believe at this point now you are well aware, once you are doing or using any Excel function, within the function itself, anything given in parentheses or in a bracket within the function is not compulsory. So you can see there is a range lookup there given in a bracket towards the end of the entries you are required to do in the function. That section is not compulsory. These others you have to key in all of them. You have to give it the feeds that it requires. So you need just to understand what are these entries, what the entries mean. What do we mean by the lookup value? What do we mean by the table array? What do we mean by the column index? And what do we mean by the range lookup? The index number and the range lookup, even though I've said the range lookup is not compulsory, but you need to understand what it means. Because when you're using the function, if you select or maybe you pick a wrong entry, you may not be able to get the desired output. Because you can see the definition of a VLOOKUP function, it returns a corresponding value. What does it correspond to? If you choose a wrong data or a wrong value or a wrong entry, you cannot be able to get a corresponding value according to the searched value, what you are looking for. So we need to understand these entries. So I just want us to just briefly understand these entries, because these functions will be very helpful to you, especially in this era of technology. Remember, BD is a practical paper. Examiners will want to test your practical understanding of Excel, and they will always use them to ask you this. So just to mention quickly, let me just start by the first entry which you've seen there is the lookup value. Lookup value. Lookup value. Let me use the lower dash to present mean of that to present that entry. Now, what do we mean by the lookup value?